Hey everyone, welcome back to the Quiz Master tutorial series. In this video, you will dive into Flask basics and set up the initial structure of the application. By the end of this video, you will have a working Flask app with your first routes and HTML templates. Let's get started. So in the last video, we set up the Flask sample app and we have verified that setup. In this video, we will configure the application and initiate the project structure. So, what is Flask? So the Flask is a lightweight Python web framework that we used to build web applications. It's easy to learn and we can make small to medium sized applications like this one, the Coachmaster. With Flask, we can handle routing, render the HTML templates, and we can extend the functionality with the Flask extensions like SQL Alchemy to handle the SQL process. Let's organize the project folder. So project structure will look like this. The app is the app contains all the main application code like the initialization of the application, the roots, and then the dot when we that we have already seen in the last video. This is the virtual environment. The requirements.txt lists all of the project dependencies like the Flask version, like templating engine, SQL library, and all. Then the run.py file. This file is the entry point that runs the application. So we'll create each of the folder and file one by one. So first start with the app. We have removed the app.py file from the last uh, configuration. We're starting as fresh. So create mkdir app directory first, and then the first file will be the initialization file. So touch app dash. This file initialized our application. So we have created the init file and we have imported the Flask module. Then we have created the main function, and the main function we are creating an instance of the Flask class and supplying the dash dash name as the first argument. This dash dash name is a built-in variable that tells that it is the current module, or it helps to set up the current module, and it also tells Flask to where to find all the configuration files and the settings for current module. And then we are returning the object of the Flask app. One more thing, when we run the application, so the dash dash name, the current module, it converted to uh, this string, or it sets the dash dash init as dash dash main, that tells we are running the current module or not running the application by importing the module. Okay, so we'll see that next. Then we will create the next file, roots.py file, that handles all the roots for this application. So from app import creative, and then store the object of the Flask app in the app variable, and then we can start handling the root. So first is the index root that will be handled by the home function, where we are returning the script as welcome, the string as welcome to Quiz Master. Okay. Um, the .vnv is already being created while the virtual environment creation. The requirements.txt file we will create at the last. Actually, we don't need to create. It will automatically generate it by the pip freeze command when we have to freeze all the dependencies for the project. So it will be for last. The next we will create the run.py. The entry point file where we will fetch all the root and check if the name is set as main. If it is, then run the server with debug value true. So what it is? It is basically what happens like at the time of instantiating the Flask class, we have supplied the dash dash name, there the built-in variable, and when we run the script directly, like python run.py, so it then the dash dash name set as dash dash set as this. Okay, if we have imported a module in another script, then this will be set as the module name. Okay, this will be set as the module name if we are running the script by importing a module. Okay, so here we have to run the script directly, so this will be met as dash dash main. Okay, so that needs to check it ensures we are running the script directly, not imported from or not running from an imported module. Okay, so now run our server. For running the server, ensure that you have activated your virtual environment. To do that, you can run this command source.venv bin/activate, and it will activate your virtual environment, and then you can start running your server. So now run the server, and it's running on localhost 5000. The 127.0.0.1 we also reference as the localhost, so don't confuse with that. So now go to the server, localhost 5000, and we are getting the response as welcome to Quizmaster. So it's working fine. Now add a new root. Okay. So for adding a new root, just create one more root here. We are adding the about, and then create a handler for about the return. This is about the Quizmaster. So you should see the screen. You should see like when you request this URL, you should see this message. This is about the Quizmaster. Okay. So after adding this route, just restart the server again and go to localhost 5000 slash about, and you should see the message, this is about the quizmaster. So our both routes are working. Okay, next, uh, so we have added a new route, configured our Flask application. Now make our app more visually appealing by adding HTML templates. So for doing that, we have to create a templates directory. Clear the terminal so you can better see. So create the templates directory, and inside the templates directory, create our first template for this route, for the index route. So the template will be home.html, and we will add some HTML here, and title as quiz master homepage, and the body. So the body, the at the heading, welcome to the quiz master, and then add one more template for this route, about.html, and here copy the HTML from this one, paste here, and modify some of the content like about, and this will be the heading will be about quiz master, and add a paragraph. This is about the quiz master app. Okay, so we have added our templates, and now to use this template, we have to use one of the module from Flask, that is render template, and when we use the render template as this and add a file home.html, so what it does, so if you have the templates directory inside your project folder, so the render template directly search the file inside the templates directory. So we have the templates directory, so we are good. And let's run the server again to check whether it is working or not. So python run.py, and now when we go to the localhost 5000, okay, the template not found, we are getting, cause might be I haven't added the return. Let's restart the server again, reload, So, um, why it is not working? Hmm, Flask will look for templates in the templates folder. That is good. And we have the templates folder. Then we have, okay, what we have done wrong. The templates folder will be inside the app. So if you move here, then run the server, might be it will work. Okay, it worked now. So you have to create the templates folder directory inside the app where we have the init file. Okay, so after creating the templates, we have then created the templates for each of the root, and then we are using the render template function and listed the template name, and it's working for home. Now do the same for about. Stop the server, return it using the about template, run the server again, and go to the about root, and now we have the template rendered here for the about page, and the heading was the about quizmaster, the paragraph for this is about the quizmaster. So both of the templates are working fine on the local server, and we are done with this part too. That's it for this video. You have learned basics of Flask, initiated the project structure, created your first routes, and the HTML templates. In the next video, we will set up the database, create the models for app. See you in the next one.